250. All right, so I'm listing all the y values. 275, and then if they sold 12, 300. So if it's discrete, all you can do is list it. All right, try 13 and 14, and remember, feel free to ask questions if you get stuck on these. All right, we're almost done. All right, last thing is just stating the domain and the range using inequality notation, and like I said, we're not doing the verbal description. So don't worry about the verbal description. All right. The domain, the left side is an arrow, the right side is an arrow, so the domain is all real numbers. And I'm going to use green for the range. All right, so range, the bottom, the lowest is an arrow, but the top is a point. So we're going to have one inequality. Because they're pointing down, it's less than, closed, so it's it has the line. And that y value, this point is going up to 1, 2, 3, 4. It's using the y value 4. All right, this one here, I can already tell that there are 2 points, so I know that I'm going to be in this kind of format for both my domain and my range. All right, so let's think about the domain. The very, very left point is this guy right here. It's closed, and it's going left to -2. The very, very right point is this guy right here. It's open, so I'm not going to put a line, and it's at 3. For the range, the lowest point is this guy right here. It's closed, and it's at -3. And it's closed, so I'm going to put a line. And the highest point is this guy right here, which is open, and it is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, this one I've got 2 points again, so I'm going to set up my inequalities with the x in between them. All right, the farthest left point is this guy, and it is open, and it is at 1. And the farthest right point is this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is at 4. This guy here, my farthest down point, 1, 2, 3, 4 is at -4, and my farthest up point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is right here, and that is at 5. Everything is open, so don't have any lines. All right, so y'all go ahead and try 15, 16, and 17. And then the last thing is these guys' domain and ranges. All right, so because this is discrete, we only can list it. So we're going to list 1, 2, 3, 4, -4. This one is at -2, 0, 2. So domain is left and right. Range, we have to go down to up. So this point went down 1, 2, 3 to -3. This one's at 0. This one is at +3. 6, and this one is at 6. So you can just list the points. All right, this guy right here. All right, I'm seeing a point and an arrow. So this is going to have one inequality. All right, one inequality. Because it is facing right, my domain is going to be greater than. And because my point is closed, it has the line. Now the domain, this point, it's not going left or right any. It's hanging around at this x value 0. So it's kind of tricky when your x value is 0. So think it's not going left or right any, your x is 0. And then for the range, this arrow is pointing up, so that's greater than. It has the line because it's closed, and the y value of this point is -3. Last one. That's awesome. Another discrete graph. So I'm going to draw my little squiggle, and I'm going to list how far left and right each one of these points go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So -6, -4, -2, 0, and this one's at 2. And for the range, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, goes down to -4, -2, and all the way up here, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to list the points twice. All right, that's it. Pause that, finish it out, and if you have any questions, please let us know.